Oliver Ames High School Sports home game coverage is underwritten in part by Bank of Easton, Premier Properties, Law Office of Sutton and Sutton, Easton Historical Society and Museum. ECAT would like to thank all sponsors for making coverage of all this year's home games possible.
To Muscato Stadium at Oliver Ames High School for tonight's Hockomock League matchup between the Canton Bulldogs and the Oliver Ames Tigers. Today our athletes are playing for those who are currently fighting, those who have survived, and in memory of those who have lost their battles with cancer. Would everyone please stand as we recognize tonight's honorees? Joe Bickle, Lillian Blass, Liam Lansbury Casey, Alfred DeBrave, Jessica Dubin, Lawrence Hall, Cindy Cochin, Stacy Reynolds, and Ellen Singleton. Over the past few years, the Easton soccer community lost two beloved members to cancer. Many of our players and coaches play today in memory of Coach Scott Dolan and Miss Lindley Menard. We would like to also honor anyone in the Canton community that has been affected by cancer as we pause for a moment of silence.
Me too? No.
No, you good?
Thank you. You can be seated. Our players are playing this month to honor not only those affected by breast cancer, but all cancers. This past month, through our spare change donations, T-shirt, candy bar, magnet sales, and remembrance wall, these soccer players so far have raised nearly $1,000 for the American Cancer Society. The American Cancer Society is the leading nonprofit cancer fighting organization with the vision of ending cancer for everyone. They're not only the organization dedicated to not only cancer prevention, but improving the lives of people with cancer and their families through advocacy, research, and patient support to ensure everyone has the opportunity to prevent, detect, and survive cancer. The American Cancer Society has contributed to a 32% decrease in the overall U.S. cancer death rate since 1991. They have helped avoid nearly 3.5 million cancer deaths during this time frame. Thank you all for your continued support in helping OA Soccer kick cancer one game at a time. Both teams have worked very hard in preparing for tonight's contest, so we remind spectators to please show respect to our players, coaches, and officials throughout the event. We will begin by announcing starting lineups, beginning with the visiting Bulldogs. Number 0, Nick Ruggieri. Number 2, Carson Eagles. Number 5, Ashton Satu. Number 10, Caden Merliani. Number 12, Jake McCabe. Number 18, Chris Hamilton. Number 19, Drew Garrett. Number 22, Vlad Francor. Number 24, Liam Shea. Number 25, Zaza Francor. And number 33, Owen Morrissey. And now your Oliver Ames Tigers. Number 0, Drew Hall. Number 3, Diego Rivera. Number 5, Captain Jacob Williams. Number 6, Luke Churchill. Number 8, Ryan Linares. Number 9, Captain Hector Bucio. Number 10, Joey Carney. Number 11, Casey Milliken. Number 18, Jackson Mercier. Number 19, Andrew Martins. And number 43, Michael McAdam. We ask you now that all who are able to please stand for the playing of our national anthem, sung by Sky and Eagles.
Me. Can you see by the
So proudly we hailed as the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you and good luck to both teams.
You did great.
All right, here we are on the afternoon game for the cancer game for Oliver Ames Tigers against Canton High School. We have Pete Kilmartin helping me out today. Welcome, Pete.
Thanks, Wendy. Glad to be here. This is awesome.
We're very fancy-dancy with these headphones.
We sure are.
So now Pete, give a little history, used to coach a lot of these seniors. I don't think any of the juniors, right? Just most of the seniors?
No, some of the juniors too.
So it must be fun for you to see them
It's really
all
fun.
high school.
I get out as much as I can to see these guys. It's really fun to see them out there, and it's a great bunch of boys. I had the pleasure of coaching a few of them, as you said, seniors and even some of the juniors, but I know the younger kids too. I mean, it's just a great bunch of kids.
It's fun. The girls are playing after this, and it's going to be our last official home game for the regular season, I should say. I'm a little sad. It's the last game.
A lot of
Watching the kids.
lots of closure and lots of new beginnings.
Yes.
How it works. Life moves on.
I know.
It's pretty awesome.
It does, it does.
But you're right. It's the last home game of the regular season. There's
Right.
hopefully some home games after that
Yep.
for the girls and the boys. We'll see.
Yes. And the boys definitely will. I would think the girls will too, but the boys will definitely have a home game for sure.
The boys have already qualified for the playoffs, if
Yes.
I've got it right.
Yep.
Are the girls in a similar boat?
I think there might be a couple of games out. I'm not actually sure how it works out with qualifying. You probably know that more than I do.
I don't know, just kind of faking my way through it, Wendy.
I have the rosters here for us.
Yeah, we might have to refer to him quickly here. OA's putting some good pressure on Canton. Sometimes it takes a bit for the game to settle in, but OA seems to be starting to get a little bit more of the weight of the play here.
Got to orientate myself which way we're going. It's Joey Carney's birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday, Joey.
Yes.
Junior Joey Carney. Number 10 in your programs, folks.
Yeah, turning 17. I just asked his dad if he feels old because his youngest is 17.
That's where I am, Wendy, and yes. Yes, I do. And you have a youngest who's 17 or
She's
almost
turning
18?
She's turning 18 in a couple of months.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. I feel really old. Not possible. Because clearly I was just 18 and playing on this field myself.
Yeah.
Although I was playing field hockey, not soccer.
Well, you still look 29.
Oh, thanks, Pete. Thanks. Yes, sure. Yeah. All right. Is this Hector giving a free kick here?
Yeah. Luke Churchill got dumped. Ball into the box. Birthday boy jumped and missed.
This is my first time this year announcing for the boys team, so I'll have to orientate myself who everybody is. I can tell Jake with his curly hair.
Yep. This is my first time broadcasting ever.
Oh, well, it's a thrill. I mean, it won't be as exciting broadcasting with me versus Kevin, but...
I feel like I have a few more words to share as opposed to broadcasting with Kevin.
There'll be some more soccer information going on.
Is he still referring to it as the COVID corner kick?
Yes. I had to say, it was much more exciting with the COVID corner kick.
But he's still referring to it as that,
Yes.
even though we're trying to turn the page on that whole few years. All right, well. Kev has always been one for nostalgia.
He is. Not great with change. What are you doing over there? I can't see the...
Looks like we're going to get a big throw here right in the corner. I can't see who's doing it. It looked like it was Andrew Martins, flicked on, bouncing around.
Oh,
still in trouble.
Okay. Oh.
Still there. Still in play.
Keep at it.
And Canton finally clears that.
Now, do the Catholic schools participate in the state tournaments? Like will Kellen at St. Seb's?
His school, his league does not. He's at a Catholic school, but it's not a Catholic league.
Okay.
Most of the Catholic schools in the state do participate. So
all right.
all of the boys' schools, BC High, Zavarian, they all participate, and then you can start when you start looking at some of the Bishop schools, right? Bishop Stang, Bishop Fian, they're all participating too.
Yep.
So most of them do participate.
Nice header by Casey.
Yep. He's through. Clearance by Canton.
Andrew Martins, okay.
So, are you announcing the girls' game today too?
I am, yes. So sorry, people, I might run out of stuff to talk about. But I'm sure Kevin will bring some more information that Pete and I don't cover today. But I love watching the boys' games and the girls' games. The boys are, the girls are very physical, but you can just see the strength in the boys, like even their throw-ins.
Yeah, and this boys' team really likes to knock it around. I mean, they play possession.
Yep.
As much as the other team will let them.
Yep.
They're at a point in the season now where they're not surprising anybody at this point.
No.
And so people know what they're up against. So when they show up to play OA boys, they come to bang.
Well, and I think that happens like anytime. I know the girls are running into that a little bit, like because we're playing those teams from the beginning of the season, and they know what you do.
They're up against, right?
Yep.
I don't know if Canton's playing for anything tonight. I probably should have done a little bit more research before I showed up here.
I'm trying to...
Through ball, Hector gives chase, plays it back to Drew Hall, who kicks the ball about 43 yards.
Punt up. Sorry, I'm frantically trying to find the rankings.
Canton looks game today. This is going to be a good one, I think.
I don't know what they what the score was last time.
Flick
they
on,
played.
and Joey goes.
Canton's right behind Oliver Ames.
Oh, so it is going to be a good one for
Yeah.
sure.
Yep. Oliver Ames has 25 points, but Canton has 15.
Winning season. Yep, 6-4
Yep.
and 3.
And then last time they played, it was 4-1 Oliver Ames.
Oh, always through. Ball goes into the net, but the ref blew the whistle
offsides.
beforehand for offsides.
Oh,
So a bad kick from the keeper, and Andrew Martins broke through. Casey fed him, and it was all for naught. The ref seems pretty certain he made the right call on this one. So Oliver Ames is protesting, but I don't think it's going anywhere. 0-0 still. Wendy, are we on TV too, or just radio?
not actually. TV,
TV.
too.
All right.
Yeah.
Television.
Tell your family to
Yeah.
be listening to you, watching you. Do they know you're announcing?
Actually, I got a phone call on the ride over from my daughter who's away at college. She's at Fairfield. Hi, Ellie, if you're listening. And I
Elle.
told her I had to hang up abruptly because I had a job to do. So I wouldn't be
It's your
surprised.
dream come true, Pete.
Oh, my God, it sure is, Wendy. Well, the World Cup's coming to the U.S. in 4 years, so I figure I start now
Yes.
and
Maybe by then you'll be announcing that.
demonstrate I know what I'm doing. And who knows? Who knows where this will take me?
Yeah,
You got to start somewhere, Wendy.
absolutely.
A lot of pressure.
Goes.
A couple turnovers by
see.
Canton in the back now, and Oliver Ames seems quick to pounce on them. This looks promising. Joey out wide to Mikey McAdam. And he's getting a corner out of this.
I like the corners. Now,
Yep.
Pete, question for you. Is a corner a set play? Is that considered a set play?
Yeah, I think it is. I mean, it's a set play. Whether the team has a play that they're running off it is a different issue. But
All right.
this one looked like a set piece for Oliver Ames.
All right. We were having a debate because Kevin and I were debating, but I'll say you and Dan Cotter both said it's a set play, so
Yep.
I guess it's official.
I'm going with set piece. Yep. In his absence, we could call it the Kevin Cross corner.
True.
It's got the same cacophony.
Yes. Ugh. Those headers scare me.
I'm going to take off my sunglasses, Wendy. We're in the shade here.
Yep. Sun sets behind us, and it gets very cold up here at OAO. And here's Jess Dubin taking her pictures. She's fabulous.
She gets right in there.
Yep.
Did she ever get in the way of the ball people?
Nope.
The ball kids?
Nope.
She's respectful in the way she
is
does
very
it.
respectful.
Yeah.
Oh, I felt so bad the other night at our game. This ball boy, he was so cute. He was juggling up a storm. Meanwhile, everybody was yelling at him for the ball. But he was juggling. He was in his own little world.
I actually had occasion to see the exact opposite the other day, Wendy. I was at a game where rather than the people yelling at the ball boy was yelling at the players.
That's fabulous.
He was screaming. It was my son's game, who plays for St. Sebastian's, and it was an away game, and the away ball boy was screaming at all of the St. Sebastian's players when they didn't take the throw-ins promptly.
That's awesome.
Yep. It was the closest I've ever seen to a ball boy getting a yellow card.
Oh, he has a good throw.
This is
good
promising.
lead.
Good service from Joey to Andrew Martins. Still in play. Ball out wide to Ryan Linares, who plays it through to Casey Milliken, who hits the football crossbar. Good attack. Good opportunity.
Yep.
A little bit of commotion on the OA bench as they were hoping for a call there, but I think the refs got that one right. Yeah, the ball boy was yelling at the players.
That is fabulous. How much training do you need to do to be ref for soccer? Because you ref, right?
I do ref. It's
Do you ref high school?
I've done high school aged. I've not done high school games. It's in my future, Wendy.
It must be tough with the crowd.
The coaches aren't listening, so I'll tell you. The coaches are far worse than the fans.
Really?
Oh God, yeah. Now it's probably not the Canton High and the Oliver Ames coaches look very respectful out there, so it's probably not them.
Yep.
It's probably all the other coaches.
Gotcha. Uh-oh. Looks like Joey got something in his eye, kicked in the eye, something.
Yeah. It's probably not a bug, because we don't have a lot of bugs out these days.
No.
It seems to have cooled off. Ball's through. Andrew Martin's in.
Oh.
Keeper quick off his line to grab that. Nice save by the Canton keeper. One of my favorite things about good goalies are the ones who figure out a way to make a save before there's even a shot. So that was an example of that goalie getting off his line before anything could develop. Nice trap by the coach.
Yes. He's in the game. He's in the game.
Yeah. Have you ever thought about refereeing?
No, not at all.
Any sport?
No. Kevin does baseball. I wouldn't. You know why? Because I wouldn't be able to handle the crowd. I'd be like screaming at them. I'd be giving myself a red card. But actually, that might be fun to give people yellow and red cards. I'd be afraid to making bad calls. That would be my big thing.
Yeah, I make a lot of bad calls.
It's part of the game, right? You gotta
It's
just
part of
follow
the game.
flow.
It's a game of mistakes, and even the referees are
Yep.
making their mistakes. The fans are starting to trickle in.
Yes. It was a little slim pickings earlier. Oh, another try. Oh.
Is that Mihai? Close.
Number 2.
12. I think it was Mihai.
All right.
Mihai De Silva, number 12.
Yeah.
Senior. Mihai being encouraged to shoot the ball next time. Yeah, I've only had one game that, as a referee, that I would describe as disastrous.
Really?
Yeah.
And yet, if you've done it, you probably just do it with one yourself, right? Or
No, I get lines people sometimes
Okay.
too. Assistant referees, ARs. But there's one game where I actually didn't give a card early on,
Yep.
and I totally lost control, and it was really bad.
Ooh, that was a nice steal.
Nice steal. Misplayed, but good ball. Nice try. Andrew Martins.
Jake scored his first goal the other day.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Just in time before he gets before he graduates, huh?
Yep.
OA really starting to knock it around. Service to the back post. Nope. Away keeping possession. Not letting Canton out. Still in possession.
Oh,
Service.
Oh,
Nope.
just missed it.
Very close.
It looks so easy from up here, like, oh, couldn't you just
Right. If
stuck
he
your
just
leg out there?
Exactly. Well, if he just moved that way.
What's some of your fondest memories of these boys? Or funniest? Let's do that. Funniest. I'm sure there were many.
One thing we always had a lot of fun with was the.
Here we go.
Almost.
Kicked
Good
away,
run by
but-
me. He under corner out of it. One thing we. Well, before I tell that story, I'll just quickly interject that it's a Kevin Cross corner kick, a set piece, an OA service to the deep back post,
Oh, just kicked
and the
up
ball
and
is
over.
kicked a million miles in the sky. One thing we always spent a lot of time focusing on were the cleats. We had a very colorful cleats on our teams.
Excellent. Who could get
I
the
feel like
brightest, or
the cleats have gotten uglier as the years have gone on. And there were some really terrible cleats that used to show up at my practices.
and smelly? I'm sure.
We didn't spend too much time bending down and smelling the cleats, Wendy. It was more of admiring them from above.
Go.
Away putting a lot of pressure on.
Yeah, we've been down their end the whole time.
We sure have. Are we supposed to be neutral, Wendy, or can we declare ourselves having a
Well,
a
a little bit
favorite
of
on the
both.
field?
I
Okay.
mean, clearly you're going to be more pro-Easton for sure.
Yeah.
No negative.
No. We root for
Yes.
rather than against.
Yes.
Mrs. Cross, I was at the last soccer game, the last girls' soccer game with Mrs. Cross.
Yes. We're supposed to be. I can't say again for Kevin. The main objective of me announcing with Kevin is to try to keep it in line. Doesn't always happen. Poor Dave Pereira was announcing with Kevin last game, so I'm sure Dave didn't really get much control over Kevin.
Does is there a difference between rooting and announcing?
I don't know. It's a fine line.
I mean,
I would say, you know, I'd probably be complaining to the refs a little bit more if I was out in the field. I mean, out in the stands. Mm-hmm. So I wouldn't do that now. Kevin will. I wonder what he'll call them. If they're in yellow, they're bananas.
oh, don't tell me.
I don't know what orange would be.
It would be.
Oranges, I guess.
It would be. Yeah, but that's boring to call them oranges wearing orange. I think tangerines or cantaloupes. It's actually quite an unnatural orange.
It is. It's actually a nice orange.
It is a nice orange. It's very autumnal.
Yes.
He might call them pumpkins, actually. That would be very
That
seasonal.
probably, actually.
Joey Carney swings the left foot for a change. Misses. I'm just kidding. Joey's great with both pegs. Yeah.
Joey's shoe is untied. Bothersome to me.
Away with a back heel, ball in the box, bouncing around. Canton does a good job clearing the danger. I'm going to go ahead and are we allowed to place wagers while we're announcing,
Sure,
Wendy?
Pete. We can do anything.
I'm going to go ahead.
We cannot do any advertisements. We
Yep.
cannot obviously swear. I think that's about it.
Well, I'm going to go ahead then and put some money down that
Okay.
Kevin will be referring to them as pumpkins.
I agree. Yes, definitely. That is probably what he will do. You are correct. I'll not bet against that.
Where'd you park tonight when you got to the
I
game?
park in the same spot every time. An illegal spot.
Yep.
I'm very superstitious, so it's just the one right near the lamppost. Was it getting packed out there? Could you not find a spot?
No, I parked. I think I parked right near you.
Okay.
The parking situation on our street got resolved today.
Oh, good. I saw that. Yes. Thank you for investigating that.
It's very confusing. Shot on goal. Drew Hill is not concerned at all. I think actually as soon as the ball was coming off the foot, Drew put his hands out to tell everybody just to calm down.
Right.
He had this one.
Yep. Good thing. He might have been sleeping back there because we haven't been down that end.
He's had a great season.
He has a very good season.
Future is bright for Drew Hall, sophomore.
It's fabulous.
That's got to be comforting for Coach Barada and the staff over there to know that they've got that position locked down for the next couple of years.
Yep.
I mean, I'm sure there's other deserving keepers coming up next, and Drew will have to earn it every year, but he's certainly proved himself this year. Joey Carney with that left foot again, and I see where you park now, Wendy. It's right next to where Joey kicked the ball.
Nice, Joey. Crack my window.
Casey's actually giving Joey instructions right now how to shoot better next time.
I'm sure Joey loves that.
I'm sure he's appreciative.
I'm sure it was well received. It's always fun to imagine what actually going through these kids' minds.
Drew off his line, comes out strong, chooses to collide with his own player.
His hair is quite flowy.
He is rocking some serious lettuce.
Yes. Look at that. It flows in the air when he kicks it.
It really is something. Have you ever seen the videos of the all-hair hockey team from Minnesota high schools?
No.
Oh, it's worth Googling. We'll check that out at halftime. Do we announce through halftime?
No, we don't, but we'll check it out.
Well, we'll check that at halftime. Okay. I'll show you the video of the all-hockey hair team from Minnesota. It is...
Crazy.
You've never seen anything like it. Oh, and yet maybe you have, because when you look at Drew Hall back there, he could be on that team.
Okay.
Except he's not skating, which is...
Kellen was rocking the flow for a while, right? Not as long as...
Kellen has very strong hair right now also. Kellen's my son.
He has good hair.
He does have good hair.
He looks just like Kirk Cameron. He is a dead ringer.
What was his famous show in the 80s?
Growing Pains?
Growing Pains, okay. I was not as into Kirk Cameron as you, Wendy, I don't think.
No. It sounds a little odd. I'm not saying that I'm checking Kellen out, but I'm just saying.
That's not how I took it at all. Don't worry about it.
I might have had some Kirk Cameron posters up in my room back in the day, but...
Understood.
But he is a dead ringer. Harry Kellen was looked at by Middlebury, right? Mary was very proud of him.
He's looking...
Oh! And again! Nice rebound!
So that one started with Mihai hitting an absolute bomb from about 20, 25 yards out. Left footer, hit the post, and Casey Milliken there to clean it up. And then directly to the corner flag for a little celebration with his team. And now Oliver Ames is trotting back to midfield for the kickoff, ahead 1-0 at the 15 minutes left, which means the 25-minute mark is when he scored the goal.
So, Pete, maybe you can shed some light. For the first half, they'll let the clock go down to 2 minutes.
Yep.
Then the end of the game, it stops at 5 minutes. What's the deal? Is that just to make up for time? Yeah.
They really do that?
Yeah. Just to make up time, I would assume, right? In case of, like...
Injury. It must be, but you don't carry injury time over from the first half to the second half.
I don't know.
I mean, they stop it just to, I think, probably take some of the drama out of the stadium, but
it's
it doesn't,
very stressful.
I don't know the difference or the benefit of going from
2 to 5.
2 to 5.
I don't know. We'll see if they do it for the boys.
So it'll be interesting to see how the game changes now that they're up 1-0.
Yep.
Because Canton is not going to be as content to sit back and defend, right? They're going to be trying to earn that goal back, which
Yep.
could open things up a little bit here. Jake Williams with probably his 7th header of the day.
Mikey McAdams.
Mikey McAdam with a left ball wide to Ryan Linares.
Yep.
Ryan Linares to Joey Carney, the birthday boy, on his right foot, and he
Oh, no call on that?
swing and missed. Now it's on Luke Churchill's foot, who goes wide to Casey. Casey is going to do a little shake and bake out there, you can be assured. Simple ball to Luke. And pressure relieved with a nice sky-high ball from Canton. And if we called the last one his 7th header, Jake just delivered his 8th. Diego with a great ball. What a build out of the back. Explosive. Too bad.
Just a little too hard on that give and go. Some people have winter hats out there. Is it that cold out there? I didn't think so.
Well, looking across the field, the leaves are moving a little bit too, so it's a little windy.
All right.
And we're in the shade.
Very
Temperature's
true.
going to drop.
It's another benefit of announcing. You're nice and cozy
It
in
is
here.
nice. And just when it might be getting a little too warm, you get a little breeze in here through the windows.
Yep.
It's nice. Any notes from our fans? Wendy, have we gotten any emails
No.
in from anybody who wants to
No.
comment in a particular area?
No.
Ball bouncing around, and OA is going to earn themselves a throw-in, which was so close to being a corner.
Okay, this is as good as I can get.
Jackson, is it Jackson Mercier taking the throw?
I can't see over in that corner, Pete.
I think it's Andrew Martin's, actually. Andrew Martin's going to be taking the throw. Right now he's dribbling. He's got a little sport confusion. Yeah. And he throws it in to the 6. Bounce, bounce, bounce across the entire goal mouth.
What will Casey do? Shot on net. Who's following that ball in?
Yep.
It's amazing. I'm a fabulous coach from the stands. If they could just play how I do.
Yep.
What?
You were my coach. You're a great coach.
No, I know, but well, thank you, Charlotte. Coach you in lacrosse, but no, I'm saying now in the stands, I'm a fabulous coach. If they could just do everything I say, they would win every game, for sure.
I feel that way about life. If people just did what I said, everything would work so much better.
Oh,
Close.
That was very close. What was that? Was that Joey or is that Ryan Lanier?
I think it's Ryan Linares. Got a good wood on that one.
It was a hard
Oliver Ames
shot.
trying to pump it up a little bit here.
I would not want to take one of those balls to the face.
No, I agree.
That would hurt.
Ryan Linares with the win. Now Craig Churchill getting in the mix. Excuse me. Well, Wendy, I think I mentioned this to you before. I was actually pretty nervous coming in here doing this today.
I know, you said. No need to be nervous.
Well, it's
No
it's
one's
a little
judging.
nerve-wracking. Well, they are. I've watched from home and listened to you guys before, and I'm sorry to tell you we are judging.
Well, yes, but we can't see, so I don't really care.
Craig Churchill put nice one on net. Goalie makes another save. Oh, it really seems like they're turning up the heat here. But yeah, I was nervous. I didn't know if I had enough to say for a full half.
Oh, you will.
I think I'm going to make it to at least halftime. Then I'll have to work on some new material for the second half. Although I feel like we've actually already organically identified some new material with the all hockey hair thing.
Yes, absolutely.
Canton pinging it around like OA does sometimes.
Is that number 24 one of the Churchills?
Yeah, that's Craig Churchill. 24 is Craig Churchill.
Oh, yeah.
And Luke Churchill is 6. Ball out wide to Ryan Laniers.
Okay,
Ryan's going to get
come
a good look. Wants the right foot. Wants the
shoot
right
it.
foot. A little too cute in the box for my liking there, Wendy. Just put some shot on net.
Doesn't have to be pretty, right?
Doesn't have to be pretty at all. How do you think OA is going to feel if the score hangs at 1-0 going into halftime?
I'm sure it'll be a rough conversation from Coach Beretta, but hey, they're winning.
They're winning. Mikey McAdams with
in.
a great ball in. Ryan Lanier scrambles for it and no dice.
Goalie scoops it up.
Craig Churchill digging in here. Nice steal. Keeps possession. Back to Jake. Jake with a great ball into Casey. Again, another through ball.
Racing in.
Goalie off his line.
Now, I think they have some good depth on the bench there because they're going to be graduating 8 seniors this year.
Wow.
Yeah. Big
Does the
shoes to
8,
fill.
or when you talk about the 8, on the field and on the bench?
On the field and on the bench.
Yeah. Yeah, they have good depth over there. 3 kids waiting to come in right now. I can't see who it is. And they're going to get that sub right here. Here comes Joey Carney
Who's number 4?
and Jason Zalis. And Mihai De Silva back into the game.
All right.
And there goes Mikey McAdam, Ryan Laniers, and I don't see who the third person who went off was. Luke's shooting this. Too cute. Someone's just got to shoot it, guys.
Yeah.
Jason Zalis is hiding back here. Watch this.
I'm going to sneak it in.
Jason Zalis is still hiding out here. I'm calling Jason Zalis on this. Watch. Ooh, nutmeg by Andrew Martins. And he went for goal. I guess I can't complain about him shooting on that one after I've been talking about taking those shots.
I love all those terminologies. Nutmeg. Oh my goodness, I see a Bill Matthews sighting.
Inside the ropes.
Wonder what he's doing in his retirement.
Apparently he's watching OA games.
Apparently.
Mihai with a nice
Yes,
touch. Jay-Z
over
goes
Jason.
up and gets it.
Can't catch up to it.
Wendy, I'm the one who gave Jason Zalis the nickname Jay-Z.
You did?
Yep.
That's a famous nickname.
It stuck.
Yeah.
I think I gave it to him when he was in first grade.
That is definitely a cool nickname. Oh.
I love rap music.
Do you really?
Oh, yeah.
I
actually
would not peg you as liking rap music.
I actually love all kinds of music, but I really do like rap music. When I really need to get some work done, I have a great Tribe Called Quest playlist that I'll put on and just go to town.
Fabulous. Is that where you're cycling? You're
No, it's not when I'm on my Peloton.
Bike?
That's just when I'm. I grew up always listening to music when I studied.
Yep.
So now when I'm working,
Yep.
I
I do much better when I have
music on.
music on
Yeah.
and stuff.
Try Tribe Called Quest. It's actually pretty
All
good.
right.
I mean, you know Tribe Called Quest. It's not like I'm telling you a new band here, but they're good to work
I don't
to.
know. What do they sing? I don't
Are you
know.
serious?
Yeah, I don't know the names of bands.
Wendy. I left my wallet in El Segundo.
No.
Oh,
in,
service,
in,
ball's there, and in the back of the net.
Nice.
Mihai with a grinder of a goal.
Very nice.
It started with a service from the wing from Michael McAdam.
Very nice. Oh, he definitely worked hard for that.
I think that may have improved the halftime speech from Coach Barada.
Yes. I agree.
We'll never know.
Nope, I wish I could be inside one of those.
I don't.
If if I was here for another year, I'd request that I could come down and just sit
That could
and
be
listen.
an auction item. The boosters could
Yeah.
the boosters could auction off halftime with Coach Barada, and people could bid on joining the halftime speeches.
That would
I bet it would be a heck of a fundraiser.
I think it would be great to see the inside wording that goes on.
You could get a captain's armband and sit in on the halftime speech.
I think you'd probably have to sign a waiver that you would not. What do they call that when you don't?
A non-disclosure.
A non-disclosure. Yes.
I agree. But could you imagine
That would
for
be
a mere
fabulous.
bid of like $50 getting a captain's armband and getting to join
Yes.
Coach Barada and
I'd
the team
do it.
at halftime? Huh.
John does listen to these tapes, so maybe John, that is a
Well.
suggestion. Do you think?
I may have earned the program a few bucks here.
I think you might have. That might have be the biggest bid item we ever have.
Yeah. You guys could even name it after me.
The PK.
Yeah. Keep it simple, Jake. Back to the keeper, no problem.
Oh, that makes me so nervous. You weren't a keeper, were you, B? No.
It's the one position in soccer I've never played.
Really?
I've played every other position, including coach and now referee.
Yep.
Never goalie.
Never goalie.
I
think you have to be a little tapped to be a goalie. And I say that with all the love of my heart because
Mihai, pushing it here.
my son was a goalie and my daughter for many years was goalie.
Your son as a goalie has one of my most memorable soccer scenes emblazoned in my head ever. When he came out in this field with his protective mask and saved the PK to move forward in the playoffs. Just awesome.
That was good.
Luke Churchill pressing, keeping service.
Oh.
Goalie made a nice save.
Nice save by the goalie.
Good look by Jay-Z. I told you he was going to get a shot off.
Yep.
Luke seems like he is everywhere. He
is
has really
determined.
found his way into the game. Ball out wide. Andrew Martins with a great service. Casey is working hard, kept it in, did not keep it in, and disagrees with the referee.
That's out of the ordinary.
You were asking me earlier about memories of my team.
Yep.
As I'm looking down on that field, I think we would have had a conversation about Casey Milliken's cleats. I also used to name the cleats.
You did?
Yeah, Diego had a pair of cleats that he wore that I famously named the Parrots.
The Parrots.
They
Okay.
were green and had flashes of orange and red and purple on them.
Oh.
They really did look like a
parrot?
A parrot.
Okay, who's taking this free kick? Because it's Casey.
Casey's taking it. Service low. Oh, he's looking for a near post run. Still in the mix.
Canton looks a little defeated, a little tired. You got a whole game ahead of you, Canton. Come on.
It's got to be a tough. This OE team has to be tough to play against.
I'm sure.
I mean, just in terms of beyond them being good, just what it does to your team morale and energy. And although Canton is still fighting, and I mean that in a positive way, not negative. I mean,
No.
they're battling.
Yeah. I was just saying they looked a little tired earlier. Oh, here it is. So that's the
Halftime.
half.
So we're going to go into the halftime 2-0.
All right.
Oliver
We'll
Ames
be
over
back.
Canton.
All right, we are back. Second half, we are 2-0 OA. Let's see what Canton had discussed over the half and if they're going to come back with a new strategy. Coach Barato is pacing back and forth a little bit over there.
Already a promising start for Canton. They're over midfield. They just megged somebody. They're now gaining possession down in the Oliver Ames defensive third. Jake Williams strong shielding off the ball, but they called him for the corner kick there. So that's what it'll be. Another set piece. Oh, Canton's already got in play. They played the short one. Service in. Flick.
Wow, that was a close one.
Yeah, Michael McAdam got his head on that one. Canton's still in the box with possession. And they got a throw out of it. Well, we noticed Wednesday that OA was out on the field 2 solid minutes before halftime.
Yes.
Before the end of halftime.
They wanted to get the show on the road.
Well, it seems like Canton's looking to get the show on the road here.
Yep.
I mean,
they're very quick with their...
Oh, long throw. We haven't seen that yet.
Everything.
Dropped right into the box. Ball's bouncing around. And...
Oh! Collided.
Collided is right. Luke Churchill took care of that one, though.
Sorry, I'm just getting some money here as I am the treasurer. Thank
Fan mail.
you. Yeah, it's fan mail. I think Canton's going to be coming out fierce.
Oh, bad turnover on Canton's part.
Oh.
OA still with the ball, still with possession. Casey looking.
Very calm.
Yep. Just resetting it. I think I think we've seen what Canton's looking to do here, right? I mean, they came out with a lot of energy, and I think if OA can sustain it for 10 minutes, they will be just fine. Jake chased that one out to be sure.
Nice little pass. Well, during half, we watched our Hair Nation hockey. What's it called?
It's the Minnesota High School all-hair hockey team.
People, if you have a chance, treat yourself to watch that video. The hair, the flow is quite impressive.
Volume on, right?
Yes.
I mean, the commentary that accompanies it is really special.
Absolutely.
As advertised, right, Wendy? It was good?
It was very good. Good recommendation.
They have it for like years back. They've got like 3 or 4 or 5 years
really?
worth of those, yeah.
It'd be awesome if they had it in the 70s. Although some of most of that hair was good 70s looks.
Yeah, that hair derived from the 70s. I agree with you on that one.
It was some good volume, good length.
Casey, nice try.
So, Pete, you'll be joining us again on Monday for the boys' senior night.
Sure will. Looking forward to that. I don't know if that's very well advertised.
The senior night?
Yeah.
We'll have to get it out there.
The senior night might be well advertised. My presence, I don't think is
well, we'll have to let it known.
Oh, great through ball. Goalie well off his line. And he managed to get a goal kick off of that, too.
Yeah.
Good call by the ref. Great save by the goalie.
Oh, got 2 balls flown around.
So what should folks expect for the girls' game today? Speaking of girls' OA soccer, here's superstar Mary Cross.
Yeah, she's coming
she's
up.
going to come up for a visit.
Yeah, she's bringing a fat head.
She's got a fat head of herself.
Yes. Gotta have the fat heads.
My kid would have forgotten that in the car on purpose. Hi, Mary.
How could you leave this in the car, Pete? Look at it. It's fabulous.
It is fabulous. I want one.
I wish
want one for my bedroom. That thing's great. You can have your Kirk Cameron poster of Kellen, Wendy, and I'll take the fat head of Mary.
I will. Should be a special little hello.
Yeah,
hello.
She did not like stumbling in on that conversation, Wendy. She is gonna. You have some explaining to do to her. You really do. You really do sort of miss the context of these things if you haven't listened to the full program, huh?
Right. See? I don't know what's going on in this box.
Yep.
Okay, pass up,
Good
lead
service.
up.
Casey
Oh,
with a save.
nice
Goalie.
save by
Beautiful
the goalie.
save by the goalie. Great through ball. Great shot. Best part of it was the save, though. Excellent
Yes.
save.
He practically did a split there.
So we're about 5 minutes into this half already. In 5 more minutes, let's check back in, and we'll see if my prediction came true about Canton's push
Yep.
subsiding. Boy, the best thing about changing sides at halftime is we are closer to Drew Hall's hair.
Very
You
true.
can see it better.
I love seeing all the fields filled with kids.
Isn't it great?
I love it. High kick up. Goalie easily saves it.
Jake seems to have... Ooh. And
Get under control.
Joey checking back hard for that one.
So you asked about the girls' game. It's going to be it'll be an interesting game.
Who are they playing?
Canton.
Oh, okay.
Playing Canton, and Canton and OA are always a good match. We won last time we met, so hopefully we'll have the same. But Canton and Easton are, and Mansfield are battling for the Hawk title.
Oh, really?
So, yep. All comes down to these last couple
So
of
based
games.
on all three teams, they've probably all, given that all three teams have probably already made the playoffs.
Yes.
It's
Yep.
just a question of who's going to walk home with the
Yes.
crown.
Yep.
Oh, the Hawk crown, that is.
Yep. Boot back.
Oh, great
Oh,
ball.
nice through ball. Oh,
Promising.
all right.
I'll tell you, you asked earlier about questions about memories with these guys.
Yep.
It's really incredible to see what a great defender Jake Williams turned into. I have a memory of being in a playoff game, probably fifth grade, and it was a tight game, and it came down to the end, and we couldn't get him into the game. Like, it just wasn't going to work out that
Yep.
day, and he was so upset.
Aw.
And I think on that day, from that day forward, he sort of silently decided that he wasn't going to sit on the bench anymore, and
Yep.
he figured it out. And man, oh man, he's really turned into a heck of a player.
Yep, him and Hector are very
And
solid
Hector.
in the back there.
Hector was my forward.
Really?
Yeah, Hector played up front, scored a lot of goals.
Yep.
It wasn't until he got up to the high school playing for John here at Oliver Ames that he moved to the back. But the two of them are formidable back there. Every time I see Tommy Carney, he tells me how good the defense is.
Oh,
Luke Churchill asking a
try.
question of the keeper, asked and answered. He made the save.
nice header by Jake.
That would be number 13. Oh, that could have been 14, but he let that one drop.
Oh, 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 oh! Oh, almost.
Great read by Andrew Martins, huh?
That was fabulous. Now, the Churchill boys, I don't know if you knew, but Jake, their dad, went to OA. And
Did he play out in this field? I think he did.
He did.
He's
I
a
was
soccer
just-
player.
Yep. Yep, he did. So it must be neat to see. I mean, it's two boys down here playing.
Yeah. That would make them second-generation OA soccer players.
Yep.
Drew Hall in the net is a second-generation OA soccer player.
Yeah, what year was Jen? Was it Jen that went?
Yeah, Jen Hall played out here. I coached with Jen.
I know you did.
Yeah. She was a great coach.
I think
You know, she once got a yellow card.
Really? I
Yep.
got a yellow card too. Did you know that?
What was your yellow card for?
Because I was yelling because they were about to give one of our players a yellow card and didn't do anything wrong. He came running from completely into the other side of the field.
Did your player get the yellow card
No.
anyways? So you
Did
protected.
not. I did.
Nice job, Wendy. It's a
And
great coach.
Why did Jen get the yellow card? What'd she do?
Well, Jen was the head coach. I was the assistant coach.
Yep.
And we were playing in Brockton, and we had a halftime, intense game, great game. We had a halftime, and my halftime speech went long. And the ref kept blowing the whistle to get us back out in the field, and the girls kept trying to get up, and I said, just ignore the ref. We got to finish this. We got to come up with our game plan. And finally, the ref got so fed up that he came over and wanted to know who the head coach was. And he turned around and gave Jen the yellow card.
Nice, Pete. Nice.
So
And you in your coaching career never got a yellow card?
I don't think I ever got a yellow card, which is actually incredible. But Jen did.
Way to take one for the team, Jen.
Yep.
All right.
I have to say, Canton made some good adjustments at halftime.
Yep.
I mean, they've already had more possession in this half of the field in this first 10 minutes than they did the entire first half. I mean, they're
What
carrying.
was that? Oh, someone's down.
Oh boy, someone's down. 12. Who's that? That is Jake McCabe, senior. He's back up. It looks like he is.
Oh, good. Just wobbling.
I don't think this is going to.
I'm telling you, this McCabe family is amazing. Okay, they're very athletic. There were McCabe's in Foxborough, McCabe's in Canton, and I think it all stems from McCabe family from Stoughton. I think it's a bunch of brothers that have spread out, but man, are they athletic. There was
Do you think they're all related? You don't think it's?
They are. They're all related.
Really?
Yeah, they're all related. There was a McCabe. I don't know if there's any boys in Foxborough, but there was a girl from, I think, Emily. Or maybe that's the one that's playing now in Canton. I apologize if I got the names wrong. But anyway, she was a senior last year, so she's since graduated. But thank goodness Mary had to man mark her for the past 4 years. So,
Wendy, you've asked me a few questions. I have a question for you.
what?
When you're talking about women's or girls' soccer,
Yeah.
is it called man marking?
It's too long to say women marking. It's man marking.
Person marking? Player marking?
It's man marking. Enough is enough. Silliness.
Well,
it's man marking.
apparently you're the only one who gets asked the questions around here.
Absolutely. None of this silly nonsense.
Canton is really putting some good pressure on here. Drew's had to make a couple saves now in the second half.
Okay, we got a little
Here
breakaway
comes
here.
OA breaking out.
It's clearly a little bit colder. Coach Barada has put on a sweatshirt. Adjusting to the weather.
I always struggled with wearing too many layers if I was coaching. I kind of felt like if the players were out in the field struggling with bad weather, that
You should
as the
suck
coach,
it up
I
too.
had a certain obligation to share in their misery.
Yeah, not me.
You'd layer up.
I would layer up. You won't be able to think clearly if you're too cold. And you're just standing there.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
you're
a good
standing.
point.
You're yelling, but still. Or coaching, I should say, not yelling.
Yeah, that's a good point.
All right, let's see if OA can get something going here.
Speaking of staying warm, I got a cord of wood delivered the other day.
Yeah?
I'll tell you, it's great having the fresh wood in your yard. Well, not fresh, some seasoned wood in your yard,
Yep.
but moving that pile is the
Oh.
worst job.
It is. It is hard work.
Hard work for sure. Speaking of hard work, Canton is putting it in here.
They are making Easton work for sure.
I said we'd check in at the 10-win mark to see if my prediction was true and or came true, and I am clear-eyed enough to say it did not. I feel like Canton has,
They are hanging in there.
yeah, they have sustained the pressure, and they're getting a couple breaks. I still think they've got their work cut out for them with Hector and Jake and
Yep.
Diego and Jackson back there, but
It's a hard wall to break through.
it sure is. I wore orange today in support of OA.
Yep.
I think I should have worn pink.
Oh, yes, it is Cancer night. 'Tis Cancer night. Which this year we're going to be donating to the American Cancer Society. So all proceeds will go there, and the boosters are going to, I believe, match up to a half.
Really?
Yeah.
They announced before the game that it's $1,000 and counting that the team's raised.
Yeah.
So the boosters need to go hit the ATM.
Yeah, we are.
I mean, if you're going to do half, I think that's more than the limit you can withdraw from the ATM. You have to go twice. Drew Hall with that same move where he puts his hands out and says, "Not today. I got that one under control."
We got some blankets down there, like a
somebody's
dinosaur
dressed
or
up like a
something.
dinosaur.
Yeah. Ooh, speaking of, Halloween's around the corner. How many trick-or-treaters do you think we'll get this year, Pete? Pete and I live on the same cul-de-sac, and it's a little dark on our end, so don't tend to get a lot of trick-or-treaters, but it's a fine line.
Back in the day, we used to get a lot.
Yeah, but I feel like every time I just get one bag, that's the year that we're going to get 1,000 kids.
Yeah, I'm with you.
What day is Halloween on? A Monday?
Yeah. Are you dressing up this year?
No, I don't dress up for Halloween. I don't like Halloween. It's not my favorite holiday. Is it yours, Charlotte? Not mine.
St. Patrick's Day is my favorite holiday.
Is it your favorite holiday, Pete?
It's not my favorite holiday. My favorite holiday is Thanksgiving.
My favorite
Yes.
holiday is St. Patrick's Day because it's my birthday.
Oh, yes. Well, your birthday should always be your favorite holiday.
Charlotte's working the camera for us in here, and she
Yes.
just shared that her birthday is on St. Patrick's Day.
That is a fabulous day to have your birthday on.
That's a great one.
Almost 19 years.
That's amazing.
Have you always celebrated your birthday around in and around Boston, Charlotte?
Oh, yeah, we used to go to St. Patrick's Day parade every year for my birthday. It was my favorite thing to do. I would dress up and be like, it's my parade.
That's fabulous. I hope your parents worked that to say the St. Patrick's Day parade. Did you go Southie?
Yeah, my family
boy.
used to have a house right in Southeast, so we would go there.
Nice. They would go right into Southie and say that it was Charlotte's birthday parade.
I've the two places I'd like to check out the St. Patrick's celebrations that I've heard great things about are Chicago and the other one that has supposedly a great St. Patrick's celebration, Savannah, Georgia.
Really?
Yeah, it's supposed to be an absolute banger.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, Chicago, they paint the water green, right? They dye the water
I think
green?
they do a similar thing in Savannah. I think there's a river
Ah.
that runs through Savannah. They do it green too.
Huh.
Speaking of
knew?
green, Canton just fouled OA. That was a little bit of payback for the fact that OA just fouled Canton. So we're now caught up in the game.
Hector's doing a nice boot in.
Yep.
A little sly tackle.
Oh boy.
Ooh, a little kick back. What's the name of
Another
that?
look. Drew with the hands out. Not right now. No
What's the
problem.
name of that kick? When you do it
That?
at the back.
Oh, I think that was called. I think we call that one an accident.
Oh.
I don't think he. I don't think he tried to do that.
Come on, there must be some sort of name for that. Kick behind the back?
We could call it the Wendy.
Sure. That was very quick on your feet there, Pete.
Wendy,
Accident.
I had to bring my A game today.
Oh, that's going to be a foul.
I think we might see some color start flashing from these refs. It's just gotten a little bit chippy over the last 5 minutes or so. A little bit of extracurricular on these fouls.
Let's see.
Nothing dirty, but just more than necessary. Service in. Jake. I'm not sure what he did right there, but he had it over the.
Got it out of there. That's all that
So
matters.
now we've got
a corner.
a Canton corner kick. Service
Canton
to the
is
back
very
post,
quick on their corners.
and out of bounds, goal kick.
Right? They're very quick on those corners.
They
There's not
are.
a lot of setup going on.
We could actually call it the quick Canton corner kick.
There you go. I think maybe we should get a page out of that book. I think we take a long time setting up. Not the boys, the girls.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Although the girls score on their corners, Wendy.
They do.
So if it ain't broke,
Absolutely. All right,
Owe
Casey's
pushing
going up.
forward. Mihai one possession there. Yeah, I mean,
Canton is keeping that possession
yeah,
there.
they are. The coach did a good job at halftime for Canton. I mean, they
Yep.
definitely organized differently coming out. I don't know if it's an energy thing or what they're doing, but it's made a difference.
Absolutely. All right, got a throw in from away.
Oh, you're good. Don't worry about it.
All right, Joey,
Go on, Joey.
go in.
Take a shot, kid.
Oh, almost. Nice try. Just a little too high.
A little too high. It's a great read by Luke. He came out of nowhere for that.
Now, what makes the ball go up high like that? You got to be head over, right? His head was not over the ball.
Body over the ball.
Body
Knee
on the
over
body.
the ball. Keeps it down. Leaning back. He ends up going under it. Great ball by Casey in for Joey.
Come on, Joey.
Joey with the left-footed shot.
Oh, nice save by number 5 on Canton.
Yeah, Joey had the goalie beat, and
Yep.
Ashton Setuat pulled it off the line. Another service.
Oh,
my gosh.
man.
Jay-Z missed
Jason.
high on one that probably should have gone into the back.
Yeah.
Great service by
It's a
Casey.
little too hard.
He's going to want that one back.
Yep. I'm sure it's hard in the moment. You just take
It
it
is.
so hard, and quick little tap would have been fine. Oh.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
So
wow.
now the ref-
What is
so-
this?
so- yeah, I mean, it just looked like their feet got taken.
Yeah. I mean, Jake's cleat came off.
Service, and Drew puts those hands out. It is under control, he
And
says.
he is taking his time. What's the time over there? 16 minutes?
Yep.
He's twirling the ball around.
I'm looking out there, Wendy. I feel like we've called every kid's name out there. I mean, this is really a complete team effort by OA tonight.
Yep.
Everyone's figuring out a way to contribute. Casey plays another through ball. Joey, not quite.
Is that Mikey?
Joey plays it back, keeps possession to Mikey. Mihai battles for it. Mihai's still battling for it.
Number 25 on Canton is very tall.
Yeah, he's holding up play well. He's doing a good job.
Zaza. That's a cool name. Zaza. Right?
Spelled like it sounds.
Zaza. I love it. I wish I had a cool name.
Wendy's a pretty cool name.
I like Zaza. I like that.
It's a pretty cool name. I agree.
I wonder if his nickname is Za. Or do you think they say Zaza?
I wonder what happens when he orders pizza.
I love it.
I think Zaza's a cool name for him. I don't know if you could be called Zaza, Wendy.
No, I don't think I could keep up
Joey
with it.
looking to gain possession back.
Nice. There you
And
go.
there it is. Nice left foot.
Nice
goal.
job.
And that one was put away by Andrew Martins.
Very nice pass.
Great finish. 3-0.
3-0 away.
3-0 is a very different lead in soccer than 2-0. 2-0 is dangerous. 3-0 feels
A little bit better.
a little bit better. Game's not over, but 3-0 is...
No, you get 14 minutes. A lot can be done in 14 minutes. It's what I love about soccer so much is that you think like, 14 minutes, they can't. Oh, but you can.
Well, and the way the Canton team's been playing, I mean, they've put good pressure on our way this
Yep.
half.
Casey's looking
It seems
for
like
a
there's a
pass.
lot more space on the
Ooh.
field.
Does he get the call?
Casey got fouled as he laid it off.
Yeah. But does he get the call his way? Oh, he's getting the call.
Yeah, he
Very
got the
good.
call. The Canton coach didn't like it.
No.
The Canton coach and the referee had a quick conversation about that call.
Mm-hmm.
Casey's standing over the ball. Bent it into the near post. Diego's battling. Ooh, that could have been a handball, Wendy.
Here comes Jake.
Yep.
Number
Canton
25
is-
keeps
yeah,
saying
he's
no.
22.
Oh, 22, sorry.
Vlad Francor. That's Zaza's brother.
All right.
22 is Vlad. I guess it's Vlad, not Vlad. 22 is Vlad and 25 is Zaza.
Now, I would have called that a flop. A convenient fall. No?
I thought he got fouled. So Canton's got a kick here. Drew's setting the wall up. I don't know if we're on a whistle here or not, but he's showing a lot of the goal. He put it on net. Hit the crossbar.
Wow.
Ball's up again. Drew went up and got it. Picked
nice
it right
save.
off the goalie's head. Great job, Drew.
Nice save.
Way to recover.
Yep. And thank you for the crossbar.
It was a heck of a shot. I mean,
Yep.
that thing was moving.
Yep. That was a laser.
Boy, Canton's got to feel good about that chance, but I think they probably also look at it and say that's the one that got away.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they need to be popping one in sooner rather than later if they want to catch
Down to 12
Olay's
minutes.
three-goal lead. I think that's the McCabe kid right there, number 12, Wendy, the one you were talking about before.
Oh, the McCabe?
Yeah,
Yes.
number 12.
Yep, Jake McCabe.
Here goes OA moving forward again. Michael McAdams with a great service. Kept in play by Ryan Laniers. And a goal. Andrew Martins again.
Nice.
Beautiful. What a great team effort. Service came in. Ryan Laniers headed it across. Casey played it to the top of the 18. And whammo bammo, Andrew Martins.
All right, so now it's 4-0, Pete.
4-0.
What do you do in this type of game? Do you just kind of try now play defensive like no more, or you got nothing to lose, let's go for it? keep trying to score.
I don't think we're at a spot where you call off the Dogs yet, Wendy. I mean, 4-0 is pretty comfortable, but there's still, this Canton team has been game, and they're also trying to maintain some momentum, not only for this game, but into the playoffs.
Yep.
I think they keep
Ooh,
going.
that was a nice shot.
Joey
right,
Carney
just
just shot that ball from about 40 yards out.
He was looking for a birthday shot.
The goalie literally had to dive to save that from 40 yards out.
That was a good shot.
So no, I would keep the show moving. I would not.
Yep.
I would not pull back yet. I do think Coach Brada might use the lead to get a few other guys some looks in the game now.
Yep. Well, of course, yeah. I'm sure that they would still keep on playing because it's not like they have a chance to get the Hockomock title always too far ahead. So now they're probably just trying to get advantage for home games for the playoffs.
Yep. Yeah, I forget about that, but you're right. I mean, the full record is what dictates the playoff statuses, right?
Yep.
I'm telling you, Canton looks good.
They do look good. I mean, it's hard. OA's just such a fabulous team that it's hard to really even evaluate yourself. I thought the first half of the game, the ball was up in the air a lot. It wasn't being played on the ground a lot, but this half, I feel like it's more on the ground.
I feel like it opened up.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They had more space to play that. Boy, this Canton team doesn't have a second to touch the ball. Every time they get it on their feet, the OA kids are right on them.
So fashion-wise, I'm noticing, again, I haven't announced a lot of the boys' games, but last year and the year before, the big fashion was to wear headbands. I don't see a lot of headbands. There's not a lot of headbands in this game, except for maybe Drew. Right?
Well, Drew's in a bit of a class of his own out in this field.
Yes.
I mean, he's got a different shade of pink.
Yep.
He's got a different head of hair. He's got a headband. I mean, Drew's doing it a little bit differently, which he should. He's the goalie.
Yes. But, right, there's no one on the field that has a headband.
I don't see any headbands.
That must be out of style.
Andrew Martins, who's had a couple good goals here today, he does a hand wrap thing. That is not for an injury.
Okay, that's just
style.
Okay. Mary actually does that. She wears a bracelet that was for Scott Dolan.
Oh, okay.
And she wears it for every game, so she wraps that up too.
Here comes Ced McCabe in for Canton. One-on-one with Jake in the box. And Jake disrupts and takes the ball away. And now OA is going the other way. Pretty good, Jake. Yeah. Pretty good.
Oh, yeah, that is quite a hand wrap there.
Yeah. Casey
nice
with a
cross.
Service. Oh, boy.
Ooh, that was a big collision.
Yeah, that was a pretty good one there. Braden Blast got dumped pretty good there. Braden looks good. He's been in for a few minutes now.
Yep.
He's running a little bit gingerly. He got
knocked around, yeah.
Casey's serving this one. We'll see where this goes. Goalie's going to be aggressive on it, I think.
Oh!
Goalie was aggressive,
who's
but
there?
did not gobble it up. And now Canton's out in the break.
Zaza's is
got
fast.
it. Yeah, he is. Oh, boy.
Nice try. Canton still has possession. Let's see if they can get something going here.
You go back to that sequence before of Canton hitting the crossbar and then Drew gobbling up the follow-up shot, and then not 2-3 minutes later, always down the other end and puts it in. I mean, that's a killer swing from Canton's perspective. Craig Churchill, Mihai fighting back for that ball. Mihai battles.
Has he gotten really tall?
Yeah, he's tall. He has gotten taller for sure. Oh, foul. Yeah, I saw that coming. Who's that? Who just committed that foul? He's got green cleats just like Casey.
I can't see that number. Is it 44?
Yeah, I think it is.
Ooh, nice save by Drew.
That a boy, Drew.
That was a laser shot.
Way to make it happen, kid. Mike Morales.
Okay.
That's number 44.
Yeah.
I think he's newer to town.
Yeah. Those are bright cleats. I like them.
He does have some bright cleats.
Yeah, that was a laser shot to Drew.
Just steady back there. Oh, he's just knocking it around now.
They're great passing to the feet.
Oh,
They're
my
right
God,
to
aren't
the
they?
feet.
Oh, boy. Mihai went down, got his call. Joey's over it. Quick restart. Plays Casey in. Casey's alone, and Casey...
Oh, he misses.
Oh, it was close.
A little wide.
Great sequence there. Wendy, the clock is stopped at the 5-minute mark.
See, I told you.
And I didn't see when it stopped, so I don't know how long we're going to be stuck at 5.
I know. See, it's the. I think they do for the dramatic effect.
Canton has just made a fair number of substitutions. Changed the keeper on the goal kick. We're about. I'm being told, Wendy, that we've got about four and a half minutes left.
All right.
So yeah, Canton getting a few additional players into the game.
Stopped by Jason.
Yep. And then LA got some good players in too. There's Alex Feeney.
Excellent.
Alex Feeney's in the game. Awesome. Jay-Z. Mike Morales with the ball. Service to Alex, who plays Jay-Z. Have a crack, kid. Jay-Z with a shot.
Oh,
with the tip.
almost.
So close.
So close.
Nice sequence. Wendy, do you have any feedback for me, this being my first game?
I think that you did great, Pete. You know a lot more about soccer, so we are able to have a conversation about soccer. I think that it's great.
Was it too much shop talk?
No, not at all.
All right.
Absolutely not, because we got a little mix in and everything.
I wasn't perfect. There has to be some things I could have done better.
I don't know. I'm certainly not the expert at it for sure.
Oh, I'm not so sure about that. I would actually describe you as
nice
the
cross.
Oh
my God, that go in?
Yes, sir.
Wow, who is that?
Blass, Braden Blass.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, snuck it
That's
in near
awesome,
post.
Braden.
Nice goal, Braden. I mean, it was a
Nice
heck
job.
of a shot.
Yeah, did that like curve a little bit?
Yeah, he put a little knuckle on that thing near
Yeah.
post.
Ooh, Drew is coming on out.
Drew is coming out, and we're getting a keeper change.
Who's the other keeper? I don't know. There's not
Well, we're
one
going
on
to
the
get to
list.
the bottom of this, Wendy. It might be Dominic Davis or Zach Gilson.
I'm not sure.
Well,
I don't know, but he's still putting on his gloves, so it would have been nice to be able to give a thumbs up to the goalie.
Yeah. Well,
Yikes.
we're not sure where we are on the clock at this point. We're still stuck at 5. Let me see if
Under 3 minutes. All
consult
right.
with some of our esteemed colleagues here as to who
Yeah.
the keeper might be.
I don't know. Oh, nice save by the Canton goalie.
We have now confirmed that Dom Davis is in net,
All right.
and he has his gloves on.
Oh, good. We're good.
We're in good shape.
Good to go.
All right.
That was almost a goal, another goal by OA, but Canton had a nice save.
Braden Blass is working hard.
Yeah.
He's making things happen out there.
He's tasting some blood.
Yeah, he is. It's funny. It started with him taking that knock right here in front of us.
Yep. I feel bad for the other team, but I kind of like games like this, so then everybody gets a chance to play and
Yep.
have some fun. And
Craig Churchill, nice service.
oh, right in.
Nice
Oh,
save.
oh.
bangs
Mihai finishes
another
it
one.
off. Nice finish.
Yep. Wendy, you didn't ask me for feedback for you, but I'll give you some.
Oh, what's my feedback?
I
Sorry.
think you do a great job.
Oh.
I think you make it a very relaxed environment. It seems very easy to be up here and
You know, Pete,
accompany you. And
I try to get out of my comfort zone. I mean, talking is very hard for me.
Me too.
I'm very quiet.
I'm the same way. I feel like I'm going to have to go home and take a nap. Oh, Canton going in. Dom off his line. Makes the save.
It's ball going around, but he has it.
One of those deals where he made the save before the kid took the shot. Well
Yeah.
done, Dom. He's in the score. He's in the books now. Got his save.
Yeah. It's tough coming in like that.
It is tough coming in cold of all the
know?
positions too.
Yeah.
Alex Feeney doing work.
And you
Wins the ball, plays it out wide.
Oh.
Braden comes in for the tackle. They called him for a foul on that, huh?
7. How many? Oh, less than. I thought you said 7 minutes. I was like, did we go back up? Did the clock go in the wrong direction?
Zaza moving forward with the ball. Jay-Z.
Jay-Z's making the
Look
move.
at him
He's
go.
going to take it.
Jay-Z.
Keep going.
Yep. Jackson McComber giving chase. Service. No drama.
Nope. Nope.
Matt Lee with a great ball forward. Here comes away again. Braden
Back
Blass
to the
giving
goalie.
chase.
Oh, gosh.
Braden Blass has it, and he finished it.
Another
Braden
goal.
Blass for another goal.
2 goals. That's good for Braden.
Chose not to pick that one up. He's going to want to do something different next time
Yeah, that was kind of a.
when he watches this one back.
Yep.
I think maybe he thought his own player had played it back to him.
So he couldn't pick it up
Yeah.
right.
You know, I will say, Wendy, you asked earlier about depth on the team.
Yep.
So we've had some of the players who don't see as much time in the game now for the last 5-7 minutes.
Yep. And they've
And
scored.
Always pretty much doubled the score since then.
Yep. It's fabulous to see.
I think we ended up with
Well, and-
7-0.
Yeah. That's it. Great game by OA and Canton. Very classy. Not a lot of, I mean, it was a rough game, but nothing outrageous.
It was a closer game than the final score will suggest.
Absolutely. Very much so. And stay tuned, and you can see the girls, Canton and OA, match up for their Canton game.
Take 2.
Take 2.
Have a good night, everyone.
Oliver Ames High School Sports home game coverage is underwritten in part by Bank of Easton, Premier Properties, Law Office of Sutton & Sutton, Easton Historical Society and Museum. ECAT would like to thank all sponsors for making coverage of all this year's home games possible.